It's here, guys. The playoffs, the MLB postseason, one of the best times of year. So pumped up for the postseason. Absolutely love the environments. Everything changes in the postseason. Just the fall weather, baseball in October. It's just something magical about it. All baseball fans know how magical October is. Every single ball, every single swing matters. It's just so different. And we got so many amazing teams this year. Starting off with the new wild card round, 6 teams from each league made the playoffs this year, and we're starting off with the wild card games, 2 in each league. A lot of games, 3-game series coming up for each of them. It's going to be a lot of baseball, a lot of October fun coming up. And we're going to be starting off with the first series. We're going to be previewing all 4 of these, but the first wild card series in the American League between the number 4 seeded Toronto Blue Jays and the number 5 seeded Seattle Mariners. The winner of this game will be playing the Houston Astros in the ALDS. All series are starting tomorrow on ESPN. Probably the most exciting series, I'd say, in the American League. Even in the entire postseason, between the Mariners, a new up-and-coming team, making the playoffs for the first time in over 21 years. Truly an incredible journey for Seattle, with rookie Julio Rodriguez leading the way, the Rookie of the Year. Going to be playing a huge factor for the Mariners. Big reason why they're back. Their bullpen's been outstanding. The Mariners have just been really, really good this year. And the Blue Jays as well. Blue Jays have been outstanding in terms of offense. We know how dangerous that Blue Jays lineup is. You can go up and down that lineup. Vladimir Guerrero, George Springer, Teoscar Hernandez, Alejandro Kirk. A lot of talent on this Blue Jays team. I think this series is going to go to 3 games, but I do have the Blue Jays pulling this out in the 3rd game. I think Blue Jays get it done. Just love the experience with George Springer, former Houston Astro. He's going to be electric this time around. Should be an offensive series. Should be fun back and forth. Toronto Blue Jays bullpen does worry people, but their aces are outstanding. Alek Manoah has been great. He's going to be the Game 1 ace for the Blue Jays, and you bring in Kevin Gausman and Jose Barrios, so they have a really good starting pitching lineup, which is why I'm going with the Blue Jays, but hats off to the Mariners for making it. And then the really other fun series in the National League is between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres, the best series in the National League wildcard. Should be a lot of fun here. The Mets won over 100 games this year, back in the playoffs, and the Padres, number 5 seed, and the Mets are the 4 seed. Padres got Juan Soto at the deadline. They also got Josh Bell, and then you have Manny Machado, of course. A lot of great guys. Joe Musgrove on the team as well, but really love the depth of this New York Mets team. Starting off with Max Scherzer as the Game 1 starter. I'm going with the Mets to take it in 3 games. You also have Jacob deGrom as an option. They're saying Chris Bassett's going to be the starter for Game 2 for the Mets. Then bring in Jacob deGrom as a 3rd starter to close it out. So I really like the Mets in this case. You go up and down that Mets lineup too. They're pretty good. Brandon Nimmo leading off, Mark Canha, and then you go with Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor. Starling Marte, I don't think he's going to be back in time, but I think the Mets have more production. Then you have that all-star closer in Edwin Diaz, of course. Epic, but should be a fun series. Mets in 3 as well. And now for the other National League game series, you got the Philadelphia Phillies, my National League team, simply because I am friends with Rhys Hoskins, the first baseman for the Phillies. Got to meet him the other day, interviewed him. Go check out the interview with Rhys Hoskins on my channel. He made the playoffs for the first time. 11 years later, the Phillies have made the playoffs, so congrats to them. Rhys told me a lot of great stuff, how much it means to the Phillies organization. As much as I want the Phillies to advance because of Rhys, I'm going to take the Cardinals in this series in 3 games. I think Philly can steal Game 1 or Game 2. I wouldn't be surprised if Philly comes out with the win either. Great pitching. Aaron Nola was looking great. Kyle Schwarber's been excellent. Obviously, Bryce Harper, you add him in. Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber, really those 2 are going to have to step up. Rhys, we need Rhys Hoskins. It's a couple of homers. Gene Segura has been really good for that team as well. But, that trio, Pujols, Goldschmidt, and Molina, they've been there forever. They aren't going to let this one be their last series, in my opinion. I think Nolan Arenado should be great as well for the Cardinals at 3rd. I think Philly can upset, but right now I'm going with the Cardinals. And then the final series, which, isn't really too hype, honestly. I think this series will also go to 3 games. I think all 4 series are going to go to 3 games. Cleveland Guardians and the Tampa Bay Rays, number 3 seeded Cleveland Guardians. They won the AL Central this year over the White Sox. Guardians won 92 games this year. Rays made the last spot in the American League with the number 6. Things should be close, but I'm actually going with the upset here. I think the Rays can pull this off in 3 games. I like their experience. I mean, Randy Arozarena, of course. Tyler Glasnow is now ready as a starter. Wander Franco is going to be good. Manuel Margot, bringing in Jose Siri, former Houston Astro. Shane McClanahan starting as well. I like the Rays a little bit here. Like their bullpen. Guardians definitely have a good chance. Shane Bieber, of course. They're a good team, the Guardians, but I just have a feeling about the Rays trying to pull this off right now. And let's go ahead and take a look at my entire bracket, and I'm going to give you my World Series prediction right now. Alright, so here we are, the playoff seeding. Here, let me go ahead and put in my winners in the wildcard round. I have the Blue Jays playing the Astros. I have the Rays upsetting Guardians playing the Yankees. I have the Mets beating the Padres. They'll play the Dodgers. And I have the Cardinals playing the Braves. Let's start down here, NLDS. I have the Braves taking it, obviously, with their experience. Really great team again, once again. Going with the Dodgers here, the best record in baseball. They're going to be beating the Mets here. And in the American League, Astros take it versus the Blue Jays. They're a more complete team, and then the Yankees beat the Rays. So now we're set in the ALCS. Let's go ahead and start here. Astros heading to the World Series once again for the 4th time in the last 6 years. And then we have the Dodgers versus Braves. That's going to be a rematch of last year's NLCS. And this time I have the Dodgers pulling it out. Pretty dominant team in the league. The Dodgers are number 1 seed. They have really great starters. Their offense is pretty amazing. Going with the Dodgers here to take it, and here's a rematch of the 2017 World Series here. Astros versus Dodgers, both number 1 seeds. Dodgers have home field. Almost exact rematch of 2017 here. And I am going with the exact same result as well. Listen, Astros, 2022 World Series champions, in my opinion. Astros face off really, really well against left-handed starters, which are all the Dodgers have, so offense in a good position there. Astros have the best bullpen, great starters, lots of experience getting it done. Rodon's been on fire, Kyle Tucker, Altuve, Alex Bregman, all those guys, Jeremy Pena as well. He's been really good. Don't forget about Chas McCormick. Maldonado's been batting pretty well this season as well. So the Astros, to me, are the more complete team. They get it done in the playoffs and win the World Series 2022. Let me know, what do you guys think? So, hope you guys enjoyed my MLB postseason prediction. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, comment in the comment section. Go check out my baseball interviews with my friends Altuve and Bregman, as well as McCullers, Pena, Dubon, and Rhys Hoskins. All great people. Go check them out. Appreciate you guys. Go Astros.